He broke me off! God!
There's one right now. We're on.
Oh my God. Oh.
Yo, what's going on, people? Man, we're gonna have a good time tonight, man. Fun team tonight. I don't know if you caught that Syracuse Swarm interview. That was a fun time. A lot of trash talking, a lot of hooting and hollering and stuff. It's fun. This is going to be probably a little bit even better. So we've got a fun bunch of group of guys here tonight. The Florida Hooligans, new team. They're all over the place in Florida, but this is going to be a good bunch, and I can't wait to have you meet them. And let's go ahead and get them on now. Gentlemen, what is up?
What's going on, brother?
From the sunny state of Florida, you guys, man, I'm so jealous. I want to get back down there so freaking bad. We got James Lamb, Tim Campbell, Buzz Burline, Ryan, pronounce your last name. Is it
Perrian? Yep.
Perrian. Okay.
You got it.
And then Jeremy's somewhere. I don't know. He's trying to get on, so we'll try to get him back on. So I don't know what he's doing, man. he was working fine, and the next thing you know, he disappeared. He got a little camera shy. I think he heard Conrad was watching, and then he got scared and he left.
Or he's taking his shirt off.
There he is. Jeremy, you with us? Oh well, we'll come back. We'll come back to him.
Mike.
Say that again, Ryan.
The button he's looking for is Mike.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Well, James, let's go ahead and start with you, my friend. You're the guy who put this thing together. First of all, welcome to KFL, man. I know it's been quite an unreal adventure for you already, man. But you're here. It's go time, man.
Yeah, we're here, man. We're excited. Looking forward to it. We assembled a great bunch of guys, although everybody's already underestimating us. So we're looking forward to putting some people in their feelings this season.
All right, man. First question, man. What made you want to start a team? Because, dude, as you know, this is not easy. This is not an easy venture. But what made you want to start a KFL team, man? We've been talking about this for a long time now, man.
Yeah. Jeremy's the cause of this. So he's the one that runs with the bad ideas, and then I'm the dumb one that picks them up and takes off with them.
I could see that. I could see that. Jeremy, defend yourself. Nope.
You're on mute.
He's not
What?
allowed to.
Can't hear you, man. Jesus. He's so done. Can't hear you, Jeremy. And this guy puts hardware into data centers. Can you believe that? For the FBI? Like,
He can't get his shit together.
that's scary. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's par for the course for the government.
Exactly. Well, talk about the team, man. Let's talk first of all. Let's talk about your squad. Who's on it, right? And then where are you gonna be fishing?
So start with the members. Roll down with who's here. We got Timothy, great local fisherman out of Central Florida. We got Ryan. He's our director of lodging and dining. We got Buzz. He's just the OG. Buzz kills it everywhere. Jeremy. I mean, it's Jeremy. And then not on the call with us, we have Derek, which is the state champion. He put all the donkeys to shame on their own home waters back in December.
I wish he was here. I wish he was here. Yeah.
He's stuck out in the woods with no signal. Sucks. Then we got Jason Slater, which is another hammer. Chris Eastman, another great angler. He's tied up with some family issues, so he's not able to join us tonight, but a great guy as well. And then
Eric Samuels.
Yeah, Eric. I always forget Eric. He's the quiet one. Dude, that dude he's a freaking stick. And he's traveling for work.
Looks like he's always looking to beat somebody's ass.
But he's the nicest and calmest, quietest guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah. He looks pretty intense, man, in all of his fishing pics, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is, but he's a great guy. So we assembled a great group of guys. We get along very well. We all like to talk shit, have fun, and do some fishing on the side.
All right. So what made you guys choose the Hooligans, the Irish logo? I mean, what's the story behind all this, man?
Well, most of us are Irish background.
Uh-huh.
And so with the Hooligans, I just think us. That's probably the best mascot to describe this group of people.
Right. I got you. I'm going to open this up to anybody and everybody, man. So guys, one thing we heard in the very beginning was, Greg, like, give us a chance. We get the whole content thing. We want to just show who we are, and we're on board with the KFL because we want to provide content and all that other stuff. What's your plan this year? Like, what's going to make you different from any other team in terms of providing a fun environment and showing what good fishing in great places and having fun is all about? What's your plan of attack here, man?
I'll start. So one of the things we have on deck is we're actually going to start a team show. Start showing the backside of what we do, how we prep, recaps, as well as all of our individual journeys through individual events and through the KFL. So that's going to be one different concept and view we're going to bring that we haven't seen anybody else do yet.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. Jeremy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can I talk trash?
Oh my God, it's a miracle.
I had to pay the Wi-Fi bill real quick.
I hear you, man. Well, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. But anyway, we were sitting there talking, man, about what's your plans for content this year, man? Like, what are you going to do different? What's the plans to get your brand out and your names out, man?
We're going to talk a little bit of trash, fish competitively. Definitely not be the worst team in our division, that's for sure. But yeah, I think we watched you guys last year. We want to do some new things. I think James has hit on some of it, but some blooper reels, some YouTube videos, talk to you about a little bit of TikTok, get some stuff out there.
Yeah.
Definitely see some tantrums on the water. You might see me hit a tree on a kayak in the middle of the lake.
Cool.
Crazy
James
things can
gets stuck
happen.
in some lily pads.
Yeah, definitely bring some entertainment on our end to the KFL and, just have fun fishing, really.
I mean, that's it, right? That's what we talked about, as in the owners group was guys, we want to make KFL simple and fun this year, man. Like, we want to kind of put the noise aside and just have fun this year and let their personalities just come out, man. I mean, that's what people really want. I mean, yeah, they'll like the fish every once in a while, if you catch a 22, 23, they want to see it. But at the end of the day, it's building characters, right? That's what it's about, having fun. And I think this team's going to nail it, man. I really do. I do. Tim,
Not
I'm gonna
based
get
on
to you.
your rankings.
Well, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Trust me, we're going to talk about that because I'm not going to let that slide. All right, Tim, let's talk about you, man. Where are you from? What do you do? Tell people who you are. And that awesome Bucky shirt, too, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It actually glows in the dark.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even realize that till after I bought it. But I live in Central Florida in a small town called Christmas.
I know exactly
Fun
where
fact.
that's at.
I'm glad you do, because most people I tell Christmas, they're like, "Where's that?"
My family will be down there, right there, at Christmas, just west of you, in about next week.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I just got into kayak fishing like not even a year and a half ago. Like I used to fish bank all my life, and I finally broke down and bought a kayak, and I pretty much got sucked into it. And I'm already on my second kayak. I've got my dad trying to get him into the kayak fishing. I mean, what was a team thing? Because I mean, I've always watched it. It's a neat thing. It's something different, and especially with a good group of guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. Because like they said, we like to banter back and forth, so it'll be funny because you'll probably hear us chatting at each other on the water back and forth.
Right on, right on. So, like, what's your strengths, what's your weaknesses, and also what's your plan of attack? I know you guys collectively, you've got a couple teams in mind that you guys want to stick it to, which is perfectly fine. But I mean, let's be honest, man. These guys are good. Like, these guys are strong. I mean, your confidence level, going in and taking these guys on head to head, you got to have your head on straight in your A game going, man. What's your plan of attack? What do you do, man? It's going to make you think that you're going to beat some of these teams.
For me personally, I mean, I just like to go in there and I'll sit there and grind it out. I mean, my strength, these guys all know it. They get on me about it. I will throw a speed worm until it's the death of me.
Yeah.
But I usually find a way to make it work, which I mean, speed worm, it's hard to go wrong with it. But I mean, I also like especially eager if we go a little farther up north where the water's deeper, because I love throwing a crankbait as well.
Okay. Oh, you guys have crankbaits in Florida. Well, I'll be damned. It's wow.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah. As I said, I mean, let me ask you a question, man. And I'll ask everybody this. Everybody can come on. You guys get a lot of crap about like Florida guys can't fish outside Florida, right? And you hear this all the time. And like Florida is just all a bunch of grass guys. You get them on a highland and a reservoir, you guys are going to struggle. What's y'all's response to that? That Florida guys can't fish outside of Florida?
I totally agree. I
love it. I was about to say that's why we fish in Florida.
Exactly. 100%.
We ain't gotta go nowhere else.
I live up north here with you, Greg, and I can't fish here either. So you're right.
I love it. The honesty is awesome.
I mean, wait till we have our Virginia showdown, and we might even not go to the right lake.
That's right. Expectations are gonna be high there.
Yeah, I spend a lot of my free time up in North Georgia, and I try and fish those lakes and rivers up there. I can't catch shit.
Do you have a lot more? I mean, I'm not joking. Do you guys have a lot more respect for the guys that come from the north that come down and whip y'all back, or like I did at Headwater?
No.
You don't have respect for that?
Oh. All right.
I had to show you guys what it's about.
I mean, there is some Florida teams that picked Headwaters as their lake, which is just a big pond. I mean, it's pretty easy to fish there, right, Greg?
It is not easy to fish there, you son of a bitch. You're the one who's following me around trying to pick up my scraps.
I did.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
I will say northern fishing, and because I lived in both areas, it's a little more strategic up north than it is down south, just because of the land and the water. But the funniest thing I've ever seen is I've been catching snakehead in the Potomac 20 years now. Mm-hmm. James caught his first snakehead this last fall down there in Florida.
Freaking awesome.
And you should have saw the panic on his face. Like, what the hell is that?
What do I do? Right?
I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those, mutant swamp fish. I had no idea what the hell that thing was.
Oh, dude. And they're so good to eat, man. It's unbelievable. Yeah, they're awesome, man. Awesome fish, man. Well, good stuff. Let me get to my man, Buzz. Buzz Berline, he's coming. He's broadcasting live from his bathroom. We're pretty convinced that's Conrad taking a shower back there. Conrad comes walking out like with nothing but a towel. We understand what's going on.
Yeah, not my teammates, right? Yeah.
No. Just try to get the juice from Conrad. Well, Buzz, what's going on, man?
Hey, it's good to see you again, Greg, and thanks for having us on. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. You know, I'm kind of the old guy on the team, and I probably don't do as much trash talking. I do a lot of laughing, and I tell these guys that I'm responsible for the bail money after whatever happens at these tournaments. I'll get them out for, save them out of jail or whatever. And I think James even toyed around with having one of our sponsors as a bail bondsman, so that might be easier for us.
That actually is a brilliant idea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. I don't remember last January how you did in that Bassmaster tournament down here in Florida, because I think that's where I first saw you fishing was on Toho there.
Oh yeah, at that place. I didn't finish too well, man. I couldn't get that fifth fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the first day I caught a limit very small. It was like 75 inches or whatever.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the second day I only caught 4. Couldn't get that fifth one.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm glad to see. I guess that's our point with the Florida Hooligans too. Is that anybody can be beat, and we're going to do our best. It's just every time work really hard. I think that's what you'll see, and you'll see a bunch of guys getting along really well together. And hopefully getting better as we go through the year. So I agree with you. I think it's gonna be a challenge to go up north for a lot of us, because either we're younger, we don't have as much experience outside of Florida, but that's what for me I think is really going to be good. I just think this team, the team concept is really going to make me a better angler. That's what I'm hoping. And if not, then we'll just drink a lot of bourbon and drink our sorrows away.
Well, I mean, like, that's one thing, guys. I mean, seriously, that you hear a lot of feedback from this kind of format is you guys learn so much from each other, right? And you really do. And when you guys get on the water together and you get your first game, I'm telling you, like, you're going to feel stuff, like this sense of like, just, I mean, like you haven't felt since like you're a kid or maybe even in high school. Fishing, or playing sports. It's gonna be awesome. And then, the key is communication, but man, the teams that don't communicate and share things and, give up the juice and, just are not going to do well. I mean, this is not an individual format. This is the team format. And dude, I'm telling you, it's so addicting. It's gonna be your favorite type of fishing. I think
cool.
You're going to enjoy it, man. But Buzz, I mean, look, man, I've fished with you and you're not bad, dude. You can fish. And you can teach these boys some stuff, and they can teach you some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was impressed, man. I was impressed,
Yeah. They already have, I got 5th at the Bassmaster Open to qualify for the national championship. Thanks to Derek, also a teammate who got 1st. And, a big part of that was, I don't know, the camaraderie we had, prior to that, just the being able to relax and practicing, a little bit together and learning a little bit more. I think that's really helpful. So, whether it's me or whether it's going to be somebody else, I don't think it matters to any one of us. I mean, maybe to Jeremy, but to any one of us, how we do well, but
yeah. Well, I mean, look, we're not here to donate, we're here to, kick some tail. So
right.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be fun though, man. I can't, as I said, I'm looking forward to see what you guys do. I want to talk to Ryan real quick, and then we're going to get the team back involved and talk about your schedule. Ryan,
what's good? What's good?
Good. I think we're getting a feed. Are you watching us like on TV or something?
Nah, hold on. Let me quiet down the TV in the background.
Yeah, I hope you're not doing anything else important.
Watching Murder, She Wrote or something. All right, Ryan Perrin, tell us about you, man. What do you do? What do you do? Where are you from? All that good stuff.
I'm living here in the Tampa area.
Sad day for you guys. Your quarterback retired.
Yeah. I mean, he put in a good career. I mean, I guess it's time. He's getting up there.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
no big deal. I guess the good thing about Tampa, we're pretty close to a lot of lakes and stuff around the area. So I
Yep.
mean, within 2 hours, I can get to a lot of great water to fish. Kind of like Timmy, I'm relatively new here to kayak fishing. Maybe what are we about a yearish? I don't know, something like that. But ever since that, it's just been going to tournaments, doing things like this. KFL, got to step up your game. Learn how to put down some new techniques and some new skills, catch some bigger fish, and just have fun. So that's why we're here.
What's your style fishing, man? I mean, what's your bait du jour? What do you throw?
I can't really go there. So
Oh,
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, you know, I'm a worm guy. That's it right now. It is what it is. Throw some worms. You know, working on some of that flipping and pitching techniques there. My boy Buzz hooked me up with a little bit of goodies here recently. So working on
right.
some of those techniques and trying to refine some of those. Get some of those bigger fish.
I got you. I got you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be, as I said, it's gonna be interesting. The more waters that you travel, the more diverse you have to be, and you can't be just like a one bait guy. You got to be able to diversify. And again, that's what's so cool about this place. It forces you to do that. And
Yeah,
you're
for
gonna
sure.
find like your teammates are gonna be on some fish and throwing some weird stuff, man. You'd be like, man, I never even thought of that. So yeah, that's cool. All right, let's
Yeah,
get Jeremy on. Let's get Jeremy on, man. Jeremy, talk about yourself, man. Where you from, all that good stuff, and
I'm up
how'd
here
you
with
get
you.
involved with these guys, being from Virginia, man?
Well, I grew up in Florida, so James and Ryan's high school buddies, and then I moved up here to the DC area back in like '03. Had to get away from all the Florida troubles, but traveled down to Florida quite a bit. And me, James, and Ryan's always been bank fishing and golfing and drinking bourbon, smoking cigars, and I don't know how, but one night we talked James into buying a kayak a couple years ago, and he started kayak fishing, and then talked Ryan into buying James's old one, and then somehow I bought one from a guy in Florida one night after drinking. So that's when I started kayak fishing myself.
That sounds like a great way to enter the sport.
I PayPal'd the guy, had James go pick up the kayak, put it together, and threw it in the water. But no, I borrowed his father-in-law's kayak down at Headwaters when you won, and I actually followed you around for a little bit, caught my 3 fish limit like I always do. But that wind down there was nasty, and
Yeah, it was.
but no, I government contractor, and right now I'm enjoying the snow that we have and the cold weather, and can't wait to get down to Florida and hit a couple of these KFL events. So I'm kind of the alternate. Ryan talks about all the lakes down there, but he don't fish at all. He just shows up tournament day, throws it in the water, and goes. That's his technique. But no, it's we had a few drinks, talked about this, and we like the format. We know a couple other guys from some of the other teams in Florida. They're really cool guys, and we just want to come out for the sport of fishing, have a good time, and shake things up and make it a little fun. So that's really my goal, is to talk some trash.
Jeremy, so we're getting some comments, man. All right, I'm gonna give you this scenario, right?
Oh boy.
You guys miraculously make it through the South Conference, right? You're going to the championship.
Chances are high.
You freaking win the championship. You're holding the KFL Cup, man. We go out, right? We're celebrating. What's the bourbon of choice you're drinking, and what's the cigar you're going to be smoking?
How much are we winning?
It's probably going to be like 40 grand.
I'll pour out some Pappy Van Winkle for my homies.
Oh.
And then I might drink some Weller for myself.
Weller. Okay.
So anything weeded I like. Cigar is going to be just about anything Connecticut. So I like it light and smooth, just like fishing. I'm just getting into fishing and just getting into cigars. So light and easy.
I'll teach you some things about it, man.
Because I'll be honest with you, like fishing, I am just pure trash.
That's great confidence, man.
I mean, I'll go out and pre-fish and catch 60 to 80 inches pre-fishing. Any tournament I've done to date, I'm at a 3 fish maximum. It's so bad that I was throwing a donkey rig at the last tournament down in Florida like 2 months ago.
Wow. Yeah. Let's see. Dude, the Glow Dark prefers Jamaican cigars. That's true.
Hey, I'll talk trash and I'll let anybody bring it with me. I'm good with it. It's going to be a fun time.
It is going to be fun. All right, now is the fun time. All right, I'm going to open it up this to everybody. Okay, it's no secret, man. Already some online banter with your favorite team, the Swamp Donkeys, man. They're big fans of yours. Is my understanding, and I'm sure they're looking to see you guys do well. Talk about them. Talk about the Swamp Donkeys, man. What do you guys think about them? Obviously this is one of the driving factors for you being a part of the KFL. What's your thoughts about them?
I still don't know what a donkey has to do with fishing.
That's a good answer. That's a real good answer.
Not gonna lie, I hit up Russ all the time and ask him how to fish. So I know Russ and Bob over there. Those are two cool dudes. Yeah. They don't give me any secrets, and half the time I think they just feed me a bunch of lies, and I can tell.
Well, that's why you're only catching 3 fish, man. You listen to them, they're gonna lead you the wrong way for sure. James, talk about it, man.
Same thing. Like when I first got into kayak fishing, me and Tim started the KF at the same time, and first event, Lake Kissimmee, Bob invited me to camp out with them, and so that's how I met him and Russ and a couple other guys, and they were just great. And they were talking about the KFL at that point. That's how I learned about it, and they welcomed me right in the group, gave me some pointers. Russ hooked me up with some of his Rusty Nuts custom baits that he has made, and great guys. And so I hit up Russ and I hit up Bob once in a while for things. I talk with Russ almost daily. Him and I work together running the Florida Bass Nation Trail right here. So great group of guys. A couple other ones I've met out through the trail, like Richard White. He's a good dude. Greg. Greg's a great guy too. Both Gregs. Still meeting the other ones, but the ones that I met, they're all stand-up guys, man. Can't say enough good things about them. And I think that's what makes the rivalry a little bit more fun, because we know them and we get along outside of fishing. So it's like we know they don't take us seriously and know we're just talking shit.
Right. We want to beat their brains in. Don't get me wrong, but they're great guys. I mean, they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why you're in the starting lineup, Buzz.
Yeah. It's I'm looking forward to we're going to get to your schedule here in a second, man. I'm looking forward to see what you guys do. All right, let's talk about it. The elephants in the room, man. You guys were 24th in the league.
I was 24.
How many teams are in it?
24. Yeah.
Okay.
Dead
22.
What was your team's chat like when those preseason rankings came out?
Ooh.
Like, well, you asked us not to cuss as much, so
don't be shy. Let us know.
No,
you got to start somewhere. I'm gonna say Jeremy. He kind of threw some shit around the apartment. I heard him slamming some doors. He was a little angry, so somebody's gonna have to answer to that. But
yeah,
it is what it is. Whatever. We'll be the underdogs.
I get it.
I think everybody understands we got a lot to prove, right? Yeah. So I mean, we don't have. I saw you guys posting, I don't know, Conrad has 180 wins or something like that. We don't even have that type of experience.
Who cares?
We don't even have that type of experience, depending upon how you look at that type of experience. But, at the end of the day, it adds wood to the fire. So that's good,
Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is, like, I've seen you posting the stats of a lot of people in the league. There's some great stats and some really good fishermen in the league. Like, it's amazing, because I just started learning everything, like how to spool a line, all of it. But what are these teams going to say if we actually beat them?
That's a great question. Hey, but you know what, dude? Like any given Saturday, right? Right. I mean, it's the way it works. I mean, look, fishing. They act like it's people can control it. So it's nature, man. It's man versus nature. Anything can happen, right? That's what makes this sport so great and this format so great is legitimately anybody can beat anybody at any certain time, no matter how quality the angler is. Everybody has bad days, like everyone.
That's why
there's not a single angler that I know that if they said that they've never been skunked, they haven't been fishing. It just happens. So
me and Ryan are awesome at getting skunked.
Oh yeah, we are.
It'll humble a man, and But like you said, I mean, you know, it's more to it than just map study. It's more. I mean, look, I've been in plenty of places where I'm like, okay, this looks great on the map. This looks great, you know, where I'm seeing it, and there's just no fish there. It doesn't make any sense. Or there could be fish there. They're just lockjaw. But you know, and anybody will tell you that. But like, I would not be surprised in the least if you beat some of these guys.
Well, I mean, the rumors I've heard, some of the local waters that we might have a away match on, that people in the past and some local trails were paying for locations. So by the locals, but that's hearsay. But that's why I went out. And Greg, I don't know if this is allowed, but I bought a whole box of air tags. So, I am ready, bro.
I will say this. I don't think there's anything in the rule book that says you can't air tag somebody else's kayak.
Cool. Let these guys pre-fish away. It saves me a day of wasting bait and hooks. I'm all about it.
Oh my god.
No shame.
Oh, so let me expect this at the next Bass Nation event, right? Everybody should be just like looking under their seats and stuff, you know, making sure there's no freaking like air tags.
You laugh, Greg.
Oh, he'll come around. He'll come around and collect them.
I did air tag Derek on our team when he won the Bass Nation at Panosovsky. I know that was Russ commenting.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, Derek freaked out when I pulled the air tag out of his kayak. Too bad I didn't follow him.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of brilliant, man. I mean, that's kind of brilliant, you know. Oh, that's so great. Well, all right, guys, let's get on and get to your schedule. I can't wait to listen to this. I mean, you know, this is gonna be fun. People are wanting to know too. Have you guys finalized or have an idea where your lakes are going to be?
Yeah, we have our home lakes chosen.
Would you like to tell people, or you want to hold on?
Why not?
Okay.
Our home lakes are going to be Harris Chain and the Kissimmee Chain.
Just a few.
Okay. Yeah, just a few lakes, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, we're going to
obviously-
narrow it down to 4 lakes per match. But each match is going to be a different set of lakes, so we're not putting the same people on the same lake, everybody on the same lakes week in and week out.
You're not going KBF style and just limiting it to Polk County, are you? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, man.
That was great.
I mean, well,
just change the boat ramp 5 minutes before the tournament starts.
Right.
But I do know
right.
there is some competitors that are fishing Hobie in advance of our matches.
Yeah. That's it. You will be watched and followed. You know, this guy, I'm telling you, this guy, like he's an operative for the FBI, you know, right here in Quantico. So, you know, it's legit. So these guys are scared. All right, man, we're going week one. Week one, guys, you are at the Punishers. You're traveling, man. You're traveling to South Carolina. It could be either Lake Murray or Greenwood, one of the two. Guys, coming out of the gate, you're going to have to prove yourselves, man. The Punishers were a playoff team last year. Good fishermen, especially at home. What say you? I mean, do you guys have a starting lineup? You guys know who's going yet, or have you guys talked about this one?
No.
no,
No,
we haven't got that far along.
What? yeah, okay, I believe that. Yeah, who's going?
Well, I
think
imagine,
Timmy.
and I imagine Eric might go too, because I mean he's fished in South Carolina before. I know he's going up there for some other for a tournament, the Bass tournament, or no, KBF tournament coming up.
I think Derek is going as well, because he's fished both of those while he was stationed not far from there.
These are the guys that are good on our team.
Yeah. Russ is wanting to know who's the director.
Which director?
The owner is James, so I just go wherever he tells me.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Let's see. You've got South Carolina. So I mean, what's your thoughts on that, man? Yay, nay?
That's a win.
That's a win. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So you're 1-0. All right, week two. Week two, you guys are, let's see, you guys should be home, right? Let me look here. No,
Yep.
no, this is the Donkeys.
But it's pretty much home. We're on Headwaters. That's pretty much our home.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I would say that one's going to be a big match, but I think it's going to go 50-50. There is a small monetary challenge on that as well. So
Okay, maybe half the
somebody's
mortgage.
going to be paying up.
That's the way it should be, and we have no problem with that.
Good.
Yeah, we have no problem with that whatsoever.
Sorry,
That's
I never read the rules of the league. So
apparently, people think we have an illegal gambling ring going on. You know what I mean? You know, we get paid millions of dollars to run odds. You know, for the KFL. You know, because it's such a huge gambling event here. You know, people it's approaching NFL style levels, and yeah, we're raking it in. But guys, so here's the thing, man. Like straight up, the Florida Copperheads were last year. The Swamp Donkeys were kind of given the same chance to beat the Copperheads, and I compare that to you guys. The Copperheads were kind of like this dominant Florida team that no one can beat them at home and everything else. Well, they lost. I mean, they lost straight up against the Donkeys, and that, I'll be honest with you, that gave them a spiral. I mean, it was, I don't know if it got in their head, but they spiraled down from that point on. Same thing could happen here. You have the opportunity to put these Swamp Donkeys away early, week 2. I mean, you got to have this circled on your calendar.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those guys loaded up. I mean, with the expansion of the number of players on each team. I mean, Greg Medikitis and Conrad and that sort of thing. I mean, they just continue to load up. Russ is an awesome angler. He's always has been and been doing it for a long time. So, we just, for me, at least my perception, I mean, I don't speak for everybody on the team, but I know we really want to do well, and we're going to come out fighting on that one for sure.
Who's starting?
Whoever James tells us to.
You guys are just like winging this year. I'm telling you, you couldn't hold me back from starting this game against them.
Oh yeah,
that's what our conversations will turn into, because
that's the problem.
Hell,
Everybody
I'd
wants
even be
to
willing to
fish
fly
it,
down.
so we're still trying to figure out who's going to South Carolina first, and then we'll figure out.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Well, and some people don't know their work schedules and stuff like that too. So there's some, there's always that life, as you said before, Greg. Life throws things in your way. So sometimes your starting number isn't exactly what it looked like, even a week ago.
Life absolutely does happen. What happened?
I got a cramp.
You got a what?
He's got a cramp. That's what happens when you're old and fat.
He needs some Midol.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's get back to this real quick while Jeremy fixes his cramp. Let's go ahead and do a sponsor read here real quick with Enduro Power. We appreciate Enduro Power coming on board this year with us, guys. But Enduro Power, the ultimate in battery solutions for outdoor enthusiasts, are Pro Connect series offers advanced technology that ensures long-lasting performance and reliable power. For all your adventures, lightweight and durable, these batteries are designed to withstand the rigors of outdoors and keep you powered up, no matter where your journey takes you. Whether you're coming or going, fishing, exploring in the great outdoors, our Pro Connect series will be there to fuel your adventure. Don't settle for anything less. Trust Enduro lithium batteries for all your power needs and experience the ultimate in power and convenience. Thank you, Enduro Power, for joining the KFL. All right, let's get back to the schedule, guys. Here we go.
So right now, hold on, Greg. Right now we're 2-0, right? Currently 2-0.
That's what I understand.
Moving on week 3.
Yes.
All right. All right. Just keeping tabs.
Yep, that's what I understand. All right. Week 3. Here we go. Let's see. You've got at home your first home game against the good old Privateers from Norfolk, the Robert Browns of the world, coming home. Where are you taking them?
They are going to be on the Kissimmee chain.
Okay. Which, I'll be honest with you, they know that chain. They know that chain. This is going to be a good matchup.
They didn't grow up on East Lake or South Toho, so it's okay.
No, they didn't. But, at the end of the day, because KBF is there every year in the worst time of year in bad weather situations, they know exactly where to fish during.
Yeah, but those January spots aren't there in the summer.
That's true.
Can we use live bait?
Can you use live bait? As long as you don't get caught, I guess. I mean, it's like the no communication rule. How you gonna prove it, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Valid point.
yeah. I mean, when the bass spits up all those minnows, you can sit there and say, "Well, he ate those minnows
Yes.
before I caught with the chatterbait," right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. I hear you. I mean, I have to bring this up seriously. In all seriousness, what y'all thoughts about these shiner guys ruining like Headwaters and all these other waters down there? I mean,
Hate 'em.
it's getting ridiculous, isn't it?
I've been banned from the Headwaters group on Facebook twice. That's how
Oh,
I feel
wow.
about it.
Really?
Yeah, because he talks about shiners all the time.
Well, tell us about what you say, man.
It's all charters there. It's all it is.
Yeah.
So, and then half of those guys talk about how it used to be great when it was kayaks only there, but now they're in boats charging people money every day. I mean, it's a great fishing spot for that, but it's insane. I mean, there's 20, 30 guides out there a day. So,
Oh yeah.
just sitting on the pits all day.
Well, Greg,
Right.
I went out there with Eric Palenz when he came down for some vacation time, and
Yep.
it was during duck hunting season. And the parking lot is always full normally, but even overflow, it was bananas. It probably took, I don't know, almost an hour for people to, if they got to the gate, to get on the water. I mean, it was pathetic.
It's getting unreal. I mean, I think it's ruining your fisheries down there. I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. I think those shiner guys are just ruining it for everyone. I mean, the big lunkers are coming on nothing but shiners. I just don't know, man. I don't know. It's just not the same fishery for sure. All right, so I guess here you're 3-0, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So now
That's
the
correct.
KFL is looking like a real idiots for picking you guys 24th or last.
Well, all the good fishermen up north, remember?
That's true. That's right. Exactly.
I mean, that was the argument last year. That's all I heard.
Right. So now you have like a 2-game lead in the KFL Southeast. So
Yeah.
you guys are rolling. All right, week 4. You guys are. Let's see. You guys are. Where are you at? Slayers. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys are going to the Slayers. So you've got. This is your third away game of 4. Right. You got one home game. So. Man, you guys have a tough freaking schedule right off the bat, man. But you're at the Slayers.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
New
you're either
team.
You're either going to be at Clarks Hill or Lake Seminole.
I believe they told me they're going to put us on Seminole. I did ask them, so I believe we're on Seminole.
Okay.
I didn't have fishing line when I met these guys. They loaned me some line, so I say we'll take an L on this one.
Take an L. That's
Yeah, we'll take an L on
humble
this one.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
That's a very humble.
They're nice guys.
Wow. Breaking news, guys. Ryan Nye, the KBF 10 champion. Congratulations, Ryan. Ryan is a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. That's awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, very cool. All right. So you take an L on that one. All right. Very humble. I get it. They're a tough team. So now you guys are in a 2-way tie with the Slayers, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Week 5. You guys are here we go. Back again. June 24th.
This is a win.
Donkeys. Where are you guys putting these guys on?
Harris chain.
Okay. Wow.
And we already gave them their lakes because Russ has been harassing me for like the past week to know where they're fishing 5 months from now. So we're putting them on Beauclair, Dora, Eustis, and Griffin.
Because they know I'm going to follow them at Hobie.
right. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work on Griffin though. Griffin's kind of swampy areas. You lose a lot of signal at Griffin. So, but yeah, I mean, that's cool. I can't wait to watch that. Some of those guys like Bob and Sherman know Harris very well. I'm sure they'll be starting. It's gonna be fun to watch. All right, so that's a win. So now you're 4-1, right? Feeling good. Feeling good. Yep. Week 6. The Punishers come to you, man. You guys faced them week 1. You beat them at home. They're coming down. You're facing them again. What do you guys say?
A solid tie.
There's no ties. We have tiebreakers. I promise you. If we have to go down 10 fish, we'll find a tiebreaker.
Can we just not wrestle in the parking lot?
You probably Barry Davis will whoop your ass.
Shit.
Have you ever seen him? He looks like a biker, dude. Like he looks like he's from Hell's Angels, man. He'll kick your ass, dude.
He looks like Ryan, but like 15 years older.
Well, why do you have to choose him? Why can't I get the little guy?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, man. This one's gonna be a tough matchup. Again, these guys, and I'll be honest with you, Punishers fish very well in Florida, so we'll see. All right, week 7, man. Week 7, you guys are at the Reapers. You're coming to Virginia.
Straight loss.
Yeah, that's an
man.
L.
That's a loss. These dudes can't fish up north. I'm telling you.
Well, Greg, I used to live in Richmond, so I've fished in Virginia waters before, so we might give them a little bit of a run at least.
So, Buzz, you coming back home?
Yeah, I'll come for a little while.
There you go, man. There you go. Yeah, this team's still trying to get put together. But in fact, I don't even know where their waters are going to be. It hasn't been confirmed yet. So, but regardless, if it's anywhere where I think it's going to be, you'll be okay. You'll have some fun. You might even catch your PBs. Cool. Seriously, that'd be. I'll have to say that's pretty damn sad. You have to come to Virginia and catch your PBs.
That's a hooligan. A hooligan thing there.
Well, we can blame that on the Shiner guys.
That's that's right. That's right. All right, you taking the loss, so now you're 4-2, or I'm sorry, you're 5-2, right? You guys.
Yeah, we'll go 5-2 since your tie's no good.
All right, yeah, tie's no good. All right, week 8, man. You guys are at home against the Slayers.
This one we pay them back. We take the W, send them back home crying. Sorry, Matt.
And you knock them out of the playoff. You guys win the Southeast. You're going to the playoffs.
I like the confidence.
That's it, man. That's it. That's going to be cool, man. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. But guys, I'm looking forward to see what you guys come out with content. I mean, you're making some fans here online tonight, man. Love the sense of humor, the just kind of like laid back attitude. It's going to be fun to watch you guys this year. It really is.
Oh, wait till they see us try and fish.
Greg, I'll give you a few scenarios here. We're going to make the playoffs, or we're just going to get completely skunked and people are going to laugh their asses off, and it's going to be great.
Hey, you're going to waste the playoff spot and get skunked the first round.
No, I'm saying if we don't make the playoffs, then we'll probably just lose everything, all of it. But it's going to be a blast.
Hey, you have to have fun, man.
We think we might have a best backlash award for the year, maybe, or some other special awards at the end of the year. So,
Buzz, you're kind of more of a professional, knowing you're in this real estate. I mean, how'd you get hooked up with these guys, man?
I don't know. They asked me, and they were convincing. They told me they're going to take me out to the parking lot and kick my ass if I didn't. So
it could be some of the other Florida teams that didn't cut it, and they're not here anymore.
Oh, say that again, Jeremy.
You ever seen a Kraken? Purple octopus.
I've never seen a Kraken. No.
It's hard to be deep south when it's only 3 feet deep in the lakes.
that's true. Oh my God. I honestly, I still don't know the whole story, in regards to what happened there, but that's for another time,
Well, we're here now.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. You're here now. All right. So if you were to get to, I guess all you guys are like all over the freaking place. Like you're not based out of like the South, or you guys are like Tampa, Central Florida, more South Florida. I mean, you guys are spread all over Florida, man.
Don't forget Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. That's it. Yeah, this is
pretty wait till we go fishing up here, Greg. You're gonna laugh your ass off.
Yeah, I'll have to show you a few things on the Potomac, man. Let's go. But Jeremy and I are going to try to play some golf on Sunday. It's going to be fun. We'll see.
Will there be any betting?
Oh, yeah.
There'll be none of that. There'll be none of it.
The over-under is how many clubs Jeremy breaks in a round. He's good for at least one every round.
Oh, yeah. Really? I broke my 3-wood last weekend. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just like a fishing pole. It snaps pretty easy. I promise.
Yeah, I mean it's cheaper than a fishing pole, no doubt. I mean, those $400 golf clubs. It's nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to say thank you to some of our fishing rod sponsors that hook us up because it makes my life a lot cheaper when they break over my leg.
I hear you. Well, let's go ahead and wrap that up with your sponsors. James, talk about it, man. Who you got coming on?
Right now, the only sponsor we have, like actual sponsor is Diesel Performance Shop out of Jacksonville. They hook up all of Eric's trucks, so since he's such a great customer and friend of them, they're backing our team.
Cool, man. Good
So
deal.
apparently he goes through his diesel engines like he does Jeremy's DC reels.
Yeah, we are working on a jersey sponsor as well, which I think I don't know if we shared the jersey with you yet, Greg, but
No, I haven't
I
seen
can
it.
tell you we might have some of the nicest jerseys, at least in the South.
Okay, or at least in Florida, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
the
got
best team in
Donkey
the
on
state's got to
jersey.
have the best jerseys in the state.
I would say. I would have to say, yeah. Well, boys, we are going to wrap it up from here. Good luck this year, man. Good
We're
luck.
going to need it.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be fun to watch you guys, man. As I said, you guys made some fans tonight, and look at the podcast where you guys can be found on social media.
Working on it.
Yeah, we do have Instagram and Facebook up now. Florida Hooligans Fishing.
Okay.
Working on the YouTube page now.
And we'll probably get.
When's your podcast starting?
We're aiming middle, second or third week of February is what game planning for right now.
Okay.
Tune into the podcast. There's going to be barbecue recipes, cigar recommendations, a lot of bourbon tasting.
A lot of bourbons.
Feel
And
free
maybe
to
some
join
fishing.
us. If you like bourbon, we'll bring you on the live show. If people from other teams like these things as well, come on in and have fun with us instead of being a spectator.
I love it. Seriously. Yeah, that would be awesome. Let's see here. Dave says Greg knows everyone would like to thank for nailing the only sense Bruce he's ever Dave Hart's been bitter, man. Like today he's been a little bitter about that whole like AOI thing and all sorts of stuff going on, man. He's just throwing shade everywhere, man.
Dave, hit James up, Dave. We got a bag of baits we're going to send you. It might change your life. It doesn't
Watch
work
out for those
us.
air tags, Dave.
Yeah.
I would take the worms out of the bag, put it in some other Ziploc bag. Oh man. Let's see. Tim, can't wait to eat so much. Oh man. Tim, are you gonna deny those allegations? Listen, Blackbeard, I'll tell you, if you ever see what Christmas Florida looks like, I promise you've nailed it. You've nailed it. Yep. Dave Hart says, let's see, only if it comes from the glow shirt.
I haven't zipped up my hoodie because of that.
Tim, do me a favor. Do us all a favor, man. Turn off the lights. Let's see the shirt.
Let's see if it works.
All right, let's see this. The wonderful thing, man. We got to see it.
Ridiculous.
It's probably hard to see because I got the red glow in here. You can kind of see it.
Do you have a mood light?
No, my
black light. I know there's some plants growing underneath the black light over there.
It's his lava lamp.
Tim, you're doing great.
Lava lamp. Yeah.
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
This is the best side of you, Tim.
This isn't even my stuff in here. It's my sister-in-law's.
Sure,
Got
that's
snakes in here.
wallpaper.
Snakes. What the heck?
Let me see if I can find
on the
one.
copperheads.
Hold on, dude. What is that thing?
Oh, there's the copperhead.
Did James just call it and said that's a copperhead?
Yeah, that's where copperheads went.
There's
Oh my
one.
god.
See if you can see him.
Are they wearing PFDs?
Okay, right there.
No, they forgot. What kind of snake is it?
That one's a albino corn snake. Or rat snake, sorry.
It's a trouser.
Yeah, the other ones are hiding right now, I think.
Trouser snake.
It'll get you.
Oh my god, that's so great. Oh well, boys, enjoyed the interview. Had fun with it, man.
Hey,
Let's,
good luck with the rest of them. Hope you get as many like.
Hey, I tell you what, the last 2 interviews have been fantastic. These other people that have to come on, man, they got a high bar to set, try to cross, man. So I'll be honest with you, dude. Like after we did 30 something interviews last year or whatever it was, 28 interviews. Man, there's some teams that just get it, and there's some teams that just don't. You know what I mean? It's brutal trying to drag out stuff out of teams, man. It really is.
Finish us off with a Super Bowl prediction. Motion sports.
Motion sports. Eagles by like 100.
Oh.
I agree.
Yeah, Eagles. Yeah, I think Eagles are going to destroy Kansas.
Sorry, Jeremy. America's team is no longer. I think they're home.
Listen, the Bengals got robbed. They just got robbed. You know, they shouldn't even be there. But anyway, that's for another discussion. So, all right, Jeremy, I'll see you Sunday, man. Just give me the details.
All right, sounds good.
Boys, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Greg.